Katie, I love you so much. I really, really do. You know that. But I feel like I love her more than I felt for Vicky.
What happened to Vicky? You know?
I don't know.
How do you know the shit that happened between me and Vicky? How do you know?
Because she told me?
What did she tell you? Did she tell you that she fucked somebody that stole my Gucci scarf?
Yo, mama, baby. I came last night. Hussy wig ain't right. He gon' tell us how he got in a fight and how he got his ribs broken last night. Nigga, that's that nerve. Why give Hussy money when he's so absurd? Why give him an inch when he rather have 9? You know how the game go, he'll be live by halftime. I'm the fucking nigga, that's that nerve. He's all about him while he tryna take hers. Mama and his bitch, yup boy, no flamingo. And I'ma trust everybody except that hoe. Hussy, fuck with me. When a grifter, won't you? And your supporters can send money to you. Hussy not loyal. Hussy not loyal. I'm tryna get rich. I call Beauty a fat bitch. And then I got kicked. Now I'm begging on Twitch. MFW wants some fake boobies. So I took her to the panel with me. Monty with a new barber, cause he thinks he's a rock star. I wanna panel up, smoke weed, get drunk. I wanna do all the snaps, I wanna do all my raps. When the grifter, won't you, baby? And your supporters can't send money to you. No cash out. Hussy not loyal. No, he ain't. Hussy not loyal. Used to react to Beauty. She a fat bitch, let's get into it right away. We up in this club, bring me a bar. No, girl, you done got me banned. No, girl. All this money in the chat, I wanna see you dance. Tryna get rich, call Beauty a fat bitch. And then I got kicked, now I'm begging on Twitch. When the grifter, won't you? And your supporters can't send money to you. No, nothing. Hussy not loyal. No, he ain't. Hussy not loyal. Rich young nigga, Hussy tryna get me on panel so his chat can get a little bigger. Watch his channel like nigga, you insane with the top down, yelling out money ain't a thing. Me and that B tryna play with ya. I took her to the bay so I can lay with her. Let's talk about that ring Vicky carrying. Lost your scarf and acted like a libertarian. Shout out no debt and I keep my wig wet. Reject gon' be on my panel next. Man, she do it too good when she ride my dick. Man, I never trust that bitch. No. Padella, send me something. Baby, why you frontin'? Got cash app? Please don't leave. And I bet that bottom dollar that you won't leave. Padella, send me something. Baby, why you frontin'? You done spent your bread on them, and it's all for nothing. When the grifter, won't you, baby? And your supporters can't send money to you. No cash app. Hussy not loyal. Hussy not loyal. When a grifter, won't you, baby? And your supporters can't send money to you. No cash app. Hussy not loyal. Hussy not loyal.
Oh my stars. No, not that. Hello, everybody. First of all, hit the like button. Thank you for having empathy for my narcolepsy. Okay, that was a bop. Do you know how hard it was to find any music about Hussy? That was the only thing I could find. But I'll explain about who Hussy is and everything and why we're even doing this today. No, if you already hit it once, just, you know, that'll be fine. Just everybody hit the like button, okay? But yeah, we're gonna talk about what Hussy has been doing, and everybody press 1 for, well, actually, everybody, how are y'all doing today? Let me just say hi to everybody. Hi Aegis Blade, hi Gamer Pro 360, hi Kala, hi Newplex, hi Valkyrie 420, hi Brittany Burb, hi Chill Goblin, hi Newplex, hi Kala. How are you guys doing tonight? Hi Dripstar. I apologize because I was supposed to do the stream last night. And I don't know what's going on with me lately. Just lately, I just pass out. I don't know why. Even right now, it's like I could go straight to bed right now. But it's like it's 7 p.m. Like I've just been, I don't know. I've just been feeling weird. I hope I'm not coming down with something. But I've just been feeling weird. I'm just like, I'm either hungry or sleepy, just constantly. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to make it through this stream. It might end up being a short one just because I am kind of tired. But, we're going to get through this, okay? We're going to get through this because I need to call out Hussy. Now, press 1 in the chat if you know who Hussy is, and press 2 in the chat if you don't know who Hussy is. I do need a nappy and juice. Okay, we've got some twos. We've got some twos here. Okay. So, the long and the short of it is Miss Hussy is a reaction channel, okay? There's not a whole lot of lore to give you. I mean, there is, but like it's not really relevant here. The only thing you really need to know is that Miss Hussy back in the day, I think started in like 2019 or 2020, started reacting to Foodie Beauty. And even finding some of those old videos of his was not easy. I'm going to show you one of those videos. I found a compilation from Anna Nicole. That was the name of the channel. And I'm going to show you a clip. It's just a good sample of what his reactions were like when he was reacting to Foodie Beauty back in, I think this clip's from 2020. Hold on, let me find the damn clip here. Okay.
Hello my bokies, this is Miss Glory, and welcome back to my channel, where I do reaction videos on mukbangers and YouTubers. And sometimes I talk about myself too, y'all, and I always keep it real and tell it like it is regardless. Y'all, today what I want to talk to y'all about is that fat, smelly ass bitch, Foodie Beauty. Oh shit, howdy. Damn it. Okay. That fat, smelly ass bitch, Chantal Foodie Beauty. Now, she done did the most boring ass Vlogtober videos I done ever seen, y'all. It was so boring I done fell asleep. Okay, the Halloween themed Vlogtober shit she been doing this month. Now, y'all, this one was called Beauty and the Beast, French Onion Soup Mukbang. Now, y'all know the characters in Beauty and the Beast? This fucking fat bitch got the nerves to dress up as the fucking Princess Bella. Yes, she did, y'all. Now, I want to know how many fucking princesses you know out there that's 500 pounds in a wheelchair, sleeping with fucking homeless men, and shitting outside. Okay? It don't exist, y'all. It don't fucking exist. Now I want to ask her a question. How come she couldn't be the fucking Beast? I would have backed her up on that 100%. Okay? She could have been the Beast very easy. But to be the fucking princess at your size? Oh my stud. No, I'm sorry. I don't agree with it. I'm against it. That ain't right for her. She don't fit the criteria at all. Okay? Now, y'all, She done made French onion soup. She got the recipe from another fat ass probably on YouTube. I got a channel, I think her name was Laura. So she done made a whole bunch of fucking French onion soup, okay, because she done said, oh, she got a sore throat. And she ain't gonna eat no junk food today. And she just wants to eat real food. You's a goddamn lie, bitch. I know damn well no sore throat is gonna keep you from eating your junk food at 500 fucking pounds. You know you ain't got no willpower, and I know it too. Okay? Especially when you got all that fucking junk food and cereal and chocolate your moderator done sent you. Okay? I don't know how she's trying to help you out or what she's trying to do. Okay? Leftover French onion soup, and I'll have it later with a salad. Bitch, you don't fucking eat a salad. I don't remember you eating a fucking salad in months. You fucking lying ass bitch trolling everybody. Okay, I know damn well she's going right to the Thanksgiving leftovers after she finishes that onion soup. And I know it. Okay? This video was so fucking boring. I'm not lying. It was pathetic. Out of all the videos she done did of October, whatever the fuck you want to call it, this was the worst. Okay? And I truly believe she could have been the beast. She could have been the beast. She ain't no fucking princess. I'm so sorry. So, yo, that's what I got to say about that fat bitch. That was the video, okay? And, yo, we almost at 1,000 subscribers. We're gonna have a huge party. I'm gonna go live, okay? We're gonna drink, we're gonna dance, we're gonna ask questions, answer questions. We're gonna have a great time, y'all. Now, if you're interested in merch, that's my shirt right there. I'm gonna leave my email. You can email me your size you need, your address, and I'll send it out to you, okay? They're $25 each, that's including shipping. And I got ringtones too, they're 2 for $5, okay? Yo.
Are those shirts still for sale? Is Hussy here yet? Are those shirts still for sale? Because I kind of want one.
Always remember to love yourself. Ain't nobody better. And always remember, Glory loves you. Bye.
Okay, so he went by Miss Glory at the time. And hi, Stardust. How are you doing? So he went by Miss Glory at the time, and he would do these videos talking about Foodie Beauty being a nasty smelling bitch. I have merch. I'd like to see it. And I gotta be honest, I didn't like Hussy back then. I would watch every once in a while, and I would like, you know, some of the digs are pretty funny. But, you know, I was just like, this is, you know, damn, you're going in hard, Hussy. I gotta be honest. So anyway, to make a long story short, you know, it got Hussy into some trouble, okay? With Foodie Beauty. So Hussy's been doing a lot of different shit now. He changed his ways, and he was mostly going live on Twitch. And are you still going live on Twitch? He was going live on Twitch and just talking about random things. He wasn't, you know, shitting on Foodie Beauty, calling her a big, fat, smelly bitch and all that shit. You know what I mean? He was just like, you know what? I don't give a shit. So, like, that's when I started watching Hussy, was after he dropped the whole, you know, Chantal's a smelly bitch shit. You know what I mean? And so, in retrospect, I think watching some of this back in retrospect, it is kind of funny. I gotta be honest. I mean, it's kind of funny. And, like, let's be honest. It's not like I talk a lot better about Shanny. But, you know, with Shanny, there's fucking children involved. Now, what's interesting, and I don't even know if Hussy knows this. Monday, I'll be on Twitch. What's your Twitch channel? Now, I'm not even sure if Hussy knows this, but guess who's big fans of Miss Hussy? Guess who has been big fans from the beginning? Celebrity chatter on Twitch? Okay. This video is from 2021.
Rev looks like Miss Hussy.
Really?
Oh man, now you gotta do Miss Hussy.
Oh, all up in the nervous systems. Oh, ask Shanny for Christ. She's a disaster. She's a disaster. Look at Shanny for Christ, begging and faking. Look at her. She's a disaster.
Yeah, notice how many teeth she has in the front here.
There you go. There's Hussy for you.
There's Hussy for ya. Oh God, not sassy assassin. Jesus Christ. So Rev and Shanny have been big fans of Miss Hussy for a while now, and I hadn't seen Miss Hussy's current channel because Miss Hussy has been going through channel after channel since he got in trouble. And so I didn't even know where Hussy was because, you know, I just didn't know. And then one day,
because for some reason,
guess who brings up Miss Hussy?
hi guys,
Hi.
what's been going on since last time I streamed? We've been kind of watching some
A great entertainer.
great entertainer
We've been watching a phenomenal entertainer.
called Gossip and Hussy.
Now, these two fucking life losers have the time to sit around and watch Miss Hussy. No offense. I mean, I'd sit around and watch you too. But he doesn't have the time to look up how to fix a motherfucking toilet. So instead of looking up how to fix a toilet, they shit in a bucket and watch Miss Hussy instead. The fuck are you people doing?
I love my drag queens.
Hussy's got it.
Yes.
You know, I don't even think Hussy identifies as a drag queen.
Right?
What's
The
that
format,
mean, Shanny?
great. I have a dream now to buy a good microphone for Gossip Hussy. Is it Hussy Gossip
The
or
vibe.
something? What's the channel?
Exactly.
It's not
It's
Miss
the
Hussy.
Florida man and Shanny the manatee. The Florida man. You're the Florida man, I guess.
Oh.
Watch what they're about
I'm
to
the
do here.
manatee because for some reason you have to take that away from Brett King. That isn't fair.
But I haven't done
If
it.
anything, I am a whale.
Oh my God, she's doing her mating call in the middle of a fucking live stream. You're disgusting.
All right. That's what I call dehumanizing content. We don't dehumanize here.
I was
we can have
considering that,
jokes,
actually.
we can have fun, but we don't dehumanize.
Yes.
People are people. They're not a whale. They're not a porpoise.
I'm a ghost.
They're not porpoises.
No.
People are humans.
That's right.
And gay rights. Gay rights.
Gay rights.
Gay rights. Gay rights. Gay rights. Where's Ron DeSantis? Gay.
Gay.
Hey, Ron DeSantis.
To Florida. Gay.
Hey, Ron DeSantis. Gay.
Gay.
Does that bother you? Gay.
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 No, Christian.
What I really enjoyed though was that the transcript, like the closed captions, wrote it as Rhonda Santos. But they look like people who would shit in a bucket then eat ass. Yeah, they do. Well, now at this point, I guess what happened was that, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Hussy caught wind of the fact that Shanny and Rev were talking about him. And Hussy did a live stream titled The Rev and Shanny Show, Rev and Shanny Show, Rev Live, Shanny the 400-pound vegetarian. 400 pounds, Hussy? You know, have you learned nothing here? 400 pounds. Write that down. Remind me to ask Hussy about this. Write that down. I need to come back to that. Let's see. So then Rev makes this video. Miss Hussy betrays Rev. Hold on, a bunch of this is like starting soon shit.
Extraordinaire. Shanny, for Christ. I am insulted. Feel like Bob De Niro, you know, in Taxi Driver, kinda. You talk.
Can I just say really quickly, he looks like she just slapped him across the face and that he's been crying. Like, he honestly looks like he's just been crying and he's been forced to do this.
Feel like Bob De Niro, you know, in Taxi Driver, kinda. You talking to me? Are you talking to me? This goes out to Miss Hussy. You know, last night, all of yesterday, we were loving your content. Yeah, you could be a little hateful sometimes with Chantal. A little bit. A little hateful, but you're entertaining. So the Rev here goes, hey, I think I'm going to promote Miss Hussy's channel. How they only have 300 and some subs, you know? We already have like 900 close now. I'll promote. Help them out.
Right there, Hussy. How dare you? How dare you? You can talk all the shit you want to about Chantal, but how dare you talk about precious, precious Shanny? And you're over there laughing about it. The hell's wrong with you? Oh my God.
You got some subs out of it, I'm sure, but it's gone now. The community post. You put a title.
Lost all your
Me
subs
and
because
my
of this.
Shanny, the 400-pound so-and-so. You can fuck yourself.
Yeah, you go fuck yourself, Hussy. How dare you? Shanny's a protected class.
You like to fat shame women, which is whatever. You know, that's apparently a great pastime of certain types of individuals, including yourself. But what I saw with you doing with Chantal was, you know, you weren't overly hateful or mean that much. And I was pretty entertained by you. And I wanted to help you out. But then you just throw mud at this woman that's had so much mud thrown at her already. It just shows the type of person you are. Why would you say something like that about Shanny when she doesn't binge eat on camera? I've been with Shanny for almost 7 years now. And I have never seen her binge eat once. That's because it's not how she eats. Her problems with
she got to this weight by eating fresh leafy vegetables. That's how she got to this weight. It wasn't from binge eating, even though, you know, we watched her do plenty of mukbangs.
With her weight have to do with health conditions that have combined it over the years and made her very ill. And it's hard for her to move around, Hussy. So by saying Shanny the 400-pound so-and-so, because I didn't see the rest of your title. I don't
The 400-pound vegetarian.
care what it says. I saw that and I said, fuck that. Fuck. So I'm coming on now.
Fuck.
You are making fun of a woman that has health issues.
Oh my God.
Legitimate health issues that led to weight gain. A big weight gain. She was, in her day, one of the fittest fucking women you'd ever see. Fitter than I am now or...
Shanny was fitter than he is now. Now mind you, he is starving to death. He looks like he just left Auschwitz. Like he looks like he's fucking dying, and he's over here like, I'm the fittest I've been in my whole life. And then she was as fit as I was, hiking up mountains like the fuck.
Ever could be, probably. Okay, she did like whitewater rafting type shit. She hiked like 5 miles like nothing.
She
Hiked. Up.
She hiked up mountains. Shanny, the fucking mountain hiker.
Mountains. And then she had an accident that messed up her knee, and her parents never took care of it, and it ended up in having, she has osteoarthritis now. And she's had it since then. And it's really, really messed up her ability to do most physical activity.
Oh. Oh, no.
So I find it absolutely repulsive and disgusting that you think it's
Hussy.
okay to say, oh, it's Shanny, the 400-pound so-and-so. Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe it's Miss Hussy, the pathetic fucking loser that has to talk shit constantly, and you don't know. You don't know what people are going through. Ian Chantal, you realize how much shit Chantal's got up in her head that's messed with her? She's got trauma from lots of different stuff, just like Shanny. You really need to think about how hurtful you can be, man.
Yeah, think about it, Hussy.
So I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ right now.
Oh, you've been rebuked.
And I'm sorry for promoting you. You need to repent, Miss Hussy. That's all I got to say. And we'll see you when we see you. Peace out.
Right there. Shove it up your ass, Hussy. How dare you? You're the worst. Oh my god. So then, you know, that happens, and then Shanny and Rev do this stream where they're talking about Amber
As a
Lynn's
crutch.
her whole drama with this. And Hussy is over here. Now, Hussy, you're apparently hidden from their chat now, so I don't know. But Hussy's over here coming in their chat saying, come on my show. Let's see. I just have to search for Hussy in the transcript here.
You want me to come on your show, Miss Hussy? After calling me 400 pounds when you don't even know my weight. You betrayed my heart. You broke it. You broke it, Hussy.
Broke it.
Thank you, Godshaw. Vulnerable adults' lives matter. I'm pinning that, man. It's so...
You harmed a vulnerable adult. Here, I think Rev goes off about it again.
You're in the same boat.
I'm in the same boat as them. I go through the same shit as them.
Yeah, Hussy was in here. Hussy puts in their title 400-pound Shanny. And that's just supposed to be okay. It's not.
And these...
Nothing, yes, she's always naked. Nothing fits her, so she puts a bed sheet around her fat ass.
They're the same people. My trolls are Amber's trolls, or Chantel's trolls. They're the same people. It's the same group of people doing this to women who are of bigger size and who are mentally ill. And this is not right to do.
You're fucking bullying people.
Yeah,
it's cyberbullying. It's supposed to not be legal.
Not be legal. Oh my god. Yeah, I think that's it.
Next level shit.
This is my email.
Oh, she gives her email.
Miss Hussy.
Here. Like I said, you're not in the chat anymore, so you're more than likely hidden. I'm guessing Teddy Bear hid you on the fucking channel.
Shame.
Shame.
June 9th. I'm sitting, you know, this is the time frame where I'm kind of like trying to push Amberlyn away. Like, you know,
That's it. Listen, we're not going to go into the Amberlyn story. I already struggled to tell you that what I thought of their take. So, you know, here's the thing. I want Hussy to explain this shit. Why the fuck are you over here touching the poo, touching Shanny's poo, fresh out the fucking bucket? Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you guys hear both of us?
What's that?
I'm asking the chat if they can hear us.
Yeah, I think they hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what listen, I've got some problems with this shit.
What's your problem?
My problem, well, first of all, I have to know this. What do you think about Amber Lynn and her whole feeder thing right now?
I don't think it really makes a difference if Tommy is a feeder or not. The girl's going to eat regardless. And most of the people she dates, they're probably feeders, and we just didn't know about it. She doesn't say it. So I don't think it's going to make a difference in her life.
You think Becky was a feeder?
It's very likely. Yeah.
Well, she was feeding herself too.
She feeds herself. Obviously, the people she dates enjoy that size, know that she eats a lot. So, yeah, I really don't see why people are like, "Oh my gosh, she's a feeder. She's a feeder." And
well, you know why?
It's because true to a. I'm sorry to cut you off, sweetheart, but that's a dream come true to someone her size. It's a problem for us, but it's not a problem for, the fat ass.
In my opinion, they want to pretend like they care about Amber, and it's like, no, Amber, don't eat yourself to death just for a relationship. You see what I mean?
No,
so
they don't give a damn.
Like and they don't give a fuck. And in my opinion, maybe Amber's into it too. And like, so fucking what? Maybe this experience will make her not be into it. I don't know.
Look, my whole thing is, I don't think it's gonna impact her weight at all. Dating a feeder, she's gonna eat until she's full, regardless if she's single, regardless if she has a girlfriend that's a feeder or not. People are like, oh, they're gonna make her eat even more. No, they ain't. She eats until she has the way of eating, and nobody's gonna change that. She ain't gonna gain unless she wants to, and she ain't gonna lose unless she wants to. And that's that.
That's true.
All
right, so let me tell you what I got a fucking problem with, because like when I go
what you got a problem with? And you didn't like me?
I didn't like you when you were talking all that shit about Chantal. I didn't.
You know why? Because you're another fat ass toe, just like me.
It's true though, but like, it was just, I thought you were going over the top to, make a whole video saying you should have been the beast, not the princess. Like,
listen, I say things that everybody think in their heads, and they just don't say it. Because did you read my comments back in the day? All my comments were like, you say everything I think in my head. I want to say the same exact thing. I was thinking the same exact thing. So it's the truth. If Beauty and the Beast, would she be the Beast in the movie or the Beauty? Come on now. Come on. If you needed a part for the movie, who would you hire for the Beast?
I'm just saying, like, it just seems like a lot for somebody, and like, at that time it didn't seem like she was doing that much. I'll get to that, but here's my problem, okay? Is that I go to your channel and I see you're doing all these damn reactions to Chantal and Maria again, and what, like, are you not concerned about pissing her off again?
Look, I think by now she knows what I'm all about. When I make fun of people, I don't really do it in like a malicious way. It's just roasting. And you got to have a sense of humor. And one day I might make fun of you or another person that enjoys my content. But to see what happens is they like it until I make fun of them. See, Shanny loved it when I was making fun of Foodie Tootie and calling her 400, 500 pounds. That was okay for Rev. But now when I'm calling his girlfriend or wife or whatever the hell she is, a 400-pound vegetarian, he rebuking me. Oh, now you want to rebuke me?
Well, here's my point is that, I just feel like you already got in trouble from making, pissing Chantal off. I just would think that you don't want to touch the hot stove again. But, that's my next point is like, don't you feel like this time would be better spent on, I don't know, somebody who did all this nasty shit but had children involved?
I could do both.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm just worried about you getting in trouble again. Okay, that is my concern.
Here's the thing. Foodie likes me. She said it. I keep going in her chat.
I did hear her say that. She said, "Oh, he makes me laugh." So
exactly.
Because what happened was I went into Chantal's chat and I said, "Roast Hussy." And she was like, "Oh, I don't want to say anything bad about him. He makes me laugh." And I was like, she was sitting there roasting everybody the fuck else. Why can't, just take a jab at the Hussy? It's for the fun of it. I was trying to get him some content,
But yeah, that was actually, I was surprised because she really did not like me back in the day at all. And when she roasted me for the first time, I gained 250 subscribers every day for 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
Soon as she mentioned my name, it was like 1,000 subscribers in 4 days. So, and when I got in trouble on YouTube and left and came back, the first hour when I came back, I made 2-minute, 3-minute video. I got 1,000 subs in 1 hour. So people were very, very happy to see me back. I mean, that was incredible. That welcome back it just made me feel so good. And what bothers me is that why can't people just laugh at things and take things lightly? I mean, that's what I do. It's like you roast people. Yeah. And it could be so funny if people just go back and forth doing this shit rather than going IRL.
Yep.
I don't mind if you call me fat shit. I made a video the other day dancing my ass off with my fupa hanging out, my butt hanging out. It's all about laughing, and this I find funny, and other people find it funny. So if Foodie don't like it, she can kiss my fat ass toe.
All right, well, fair enough, because I do agree with you. That's mostly what I've been over here doing is just trying to be like, you can laugh at these pigs without, having to push it too far.
You know what? If Foodie messaged me, I would help her lose weight. I would send her to the right doctor. If I don't mean to hurt her feelings, and she knows this. And when I say Foodie kiss my ass, it's in a good way. It's not in a, I want her to get better.
Well, and you got to compare that to things like people who are like looking up Amber Lynn's doctors or, stealing footage from fucking security footage from TJ Maxx and shit like that.
Right. The difference is I want her to get healthy compared to the other reaction channels that wish her the worst. I want her to get better. I know what it's like to be that fat. I know she's suffering in Kuwait wearing that at 500 pounds. It's horrible. And if she emailed me and said, Hussy, you know what? You really are giving me depression. Thank you, please. Could you stop? And I really would. I don't mean to hurt her feelings at all. It's just roasting. And everybody likes it. Everybody loves it. But when I roast them, I am the most horrible. I attack women. I am just the P word. I'm all this and I'm all that.
You know what it is, though, right?
No.
It's just that you're good at it.
Well, thank you. I
mean, that's all it is. They're intimidated because you're good at it.
Yeah, and some of these people just don't understand. I tell them after the roasting, or before, this is all in good fun, y'all. You all get it, right? And they're like, yeah, but some idiots that just want to get on the hate train will just continue that narrative that I hate women. Honey, I'm a gay man. Most of my friends are women. I don't hate women at all.
I usually
I
tell
don't
them
hate.
I'm a gay man. That's why I hate women.
Yeah, I ain't gonna sleep with a woman. But
Yeah,
you
right?
know, I don't hate anybody. I don't hate any, honey. I'm from New York City, honey. We got all shapes, sizes, and colors, and sexes, and everything. Okay? And I'm gonna start roasting your fat ass toe.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You better start roasting me.
And what's wrong with a 400-pound vegetarian?
You want to know what's wrong with that?
No, yes.
Shanny, how tall do you think Shanny is?
Well, someone told me yesterday she's 5'10". I didn't know.
5'11".
She is bigger than 400 pounds then.
Yeah, she
I
is
didn't know.
easily, because I had this conversation literally not like, but like 2 weeks ago on my channel where I was like, I had forgotten that she was 5'11". I mean, she is like the size of 2 linebackers.
Yeah.
Like 400 pounds is being generous.
Honey, I didn't know. All I saw is her top from her breast up and her shoulders. So I was going by her shoulders and her arms. I didn't know she was that tall. If she's that big and it just must get bigger. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. I never saw her standing up like, Foodie Beauty or Hungry Fat Chick. But yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Carrie says easily 600.
She needs to stand up.
She's big, and I worry about, the Richter scale might go off if she stands up.
I'm gonna ask her to stand up tomorrow when she comes on my show. I'm gonna ask her to stand up, see if she will.
Yeah, I feel like you were being way too generous by saying 400 pounds.
Yeah. So I didn't know. I really didn't know how tall she was. If I knew she was tall, then I would add extra weight. But yeah, people are like 400 pounds. Honey, she was 400 pounds last year. And she was bragging about being a vegetarian. Oh, I'm a vegetarian, this, that, the other. That's why I titled it the 400-pound vegetarian.
Yeah, she's a dainty little vegetarian.
My asshole.
She'll say, yeah, exactly. She's going to say that she's disabled and that she can't stand up. So this is kind of why I wanted to have you on, is because there's a number of people here who probably know this shit even better than I do. And,
yes.
Why are you poo touching with Shanny? Why are you trying to have Shanny on your show? You think she's a big celebrity? I mean, she's big. But...
No, actually, they confronted me and said, we want to be on your show.
When?
They messaged, this week. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. They messaged me and they said, we love you and we would love to be on your. Oh, she left the comment in one of my videos. She left the comment
after you were asking, though. Like the videos I saw, you were asking her in her chat, and I saw you left a comment on one of the community posts.
Right. So after she left me that first comment, then I went looking for her.
Okay.
Because her comment said, "Hey, Hussy, we love you, and we would love to come on your channel and tell you our story." So I'm like, okay, I wasn't planning on having them come on. So then that sparked an interest. So I'm like, let me watch them a little bit. And then after I responded to her comment and I didn't hear anything from her. So I went in her chat and I caught her attention there. And then we emailed each other. And yesterday she got back to me. She's like, how is tomorrow? I'm like, Sunday. Let's do it 6:45, and she's like, that works. So we set it up.
This is tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
6:45.
I put, by the way, everybody hit the like button and then go to the top of the chat and there's a link to that stream where you're going to be talking to Shanny tomorrow.
Shanny, Rev, we're going to take questions from the audience. I'm not privy to everything, that's happened. I know some things, but we're going to take questions from the audience. I know so many people have questions, so many people dislike them. I do know that they, lost custody of their kids. I did see the condition of their apartment when they left. I mean, I know they're problematic. So I want to get questions, and more questions people ask, the more familiar I will be.
Yeah. Now, did you have any questions like in particular that like maybe any of us could answer?
At the moment, I'm creating questions, and I will speak to you about it.
Okay. Well, you know she faked
Yeah.
cancer, right?
I heard that today on BGTV.
She had
BGTV.
She had a wart on her breast, and she thought it was cancer.
Well, she's going to have to answer these questions. They won't. Well,
you know about the bucket, right?
That she poops in a bucket?
Yeah. So they somebody tell me, was the water out or was the toilet broken? Because from my understanding, the toilet was broken and they were waiting on the uncle is the one who owns the house that they're living in.
Right, I know that.
Yeah, they were waiting on the uncle to come over and fix the toilet. And I've been saying this whole fucking time, they're sitting around on their fucking lazy asses all over that fucking couch, shitting in the fucking bucket. They can't fucking pull up YouTube and figure out how to goddamn fix a toilet.
I also heard the cat poops in the tub.
I don't know about that one. I think I heard Drader say that one. Is there confirmation the cat's shitting in the tub? The fuck?
I mean, it totally makes sense.
Mega Omega says use the word commode with them, though. She might not get as angry about it.
Okay.
I've heard the water's been shut off. Yeah, but what was their claim? That's what I'm wondering. Who is the other voice I hear? That is Miss Hussy. Link in the pin message. Shanny had antifungal cream for her titties. The cat did poop in the tub in the hotel. Okay. Yeah, no. Have you ever seen the house tour, the place that they left?
I saw
Colorado?
Part of it. Yeah, I wasn't that interested in them at the time, so I didn't watch the entire video, but I saw a few minutes of it, and it was a nightmare.
Yeah, there's cat shit all over the fucking floor and piss all over the walls and the floor. They never cleaned those fucking the kids. They had their own rooms with their own toilets and shit, and they never once cleaned those toilets. It was disgusting.
It's incredible, and they went through close to $1 million, right? And they have nothing.
Yeah, I think it was 700,000.
Yeah, $750,000.
They spent it all trying to become famous internet stars.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, blood on the walls.
And they lost custody of their kids. How many kids were there?
There were two. There were two kids. There was William and Zachary were the two kids. I think William was the older one, and then Zachary was like the younger one, the autistic one. And so all of that shit with like them leaving the Colorado place, and that place was a mess. That's when they got banned from YouTube, and nothing really came out of that except like when they actually got to Pennsylvania, which is where they're staying now. Later on, what ended up happening, and I don't even remember this whole, like, I don't think I was watching them at this time when this happened, but I had just heard bits and pieces of it. But like what happened was Rev, I guess, like lost his mind, lost control for whatever reason, and took it out on the younger kid. He kicked the kid in the head. And then the older son ended up calling the police, and Rev got arrested. Okay. So then
You saw this on camera, kicking the kid?
This was not on camera. I believe the only thing that I've like seen myself has been Shanny after the fact going on camera and crying about like, how could you kick an autistic kid in the head? Like saying that's what happened. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And this is his biological kids as well, or it's hers?
No, it's just her kids.
Okay. She should have dumped him.
There is a report also. And yes, so she should have dumped him. What ended up happening was she said she was going to dump him. And in fact, I believe this is how Carrie had gotten involved, was that she was like, being supportive of Shanny in the idea that she was going to leave Rev, and this whole nightmare for the kids would be over. And then what ended up happening was, I don't know if it was like a week or just a couple days later, Shanny decided to take Rev back. And then shortly after that, CPS decided to come and take the kids. And Shanny does this whole stream. I remember the stream on Twitch. She goes live and says, I had to give the kids up to, I gave the kids away to CPS so that I could focus on my health because I have cancer.
Oh my gosh.
Like, seriously, that was what she said, was that, they're just going on a vacation so that I can get better because I'm not well enough to take care of the kids. That was her fucking excuse, was that she has cancer and she's not well enough to take care of her own kids, so she gave them to CPS. That's what she said happened. It's completely fucking ridiculous, but this is the part that it's kind of like, for me, I'm just like, I personally don't give two shits what happens to them. That's why, I mean, they're fucking garbage human beings, because in my opinion, I mean, he should have been locked up for a long time for what he did, but even she should have been locked up for neglecting those children by taking his dumb ass back.
That's not acceptable. How do you take that man back after what he did to your kid, and then you give up your kid without? I mean, they seem like they're very happy. I don't think she even remembers she has kids.
Yeah, she doesn't give a fuck, and that's what's fucking sickening about it. Is it's just like they've been sitting there, and I mean, it's been what, like a year or 2 years since the kids got taken away, and mind you, this all happened like after, this all happened like after they had gotten banned off of YouTube, after the whole road trip to Pennsylvania and all that shit. So this all happened after that. And even though all this shit that you think, if Shanny had ever had a chance for redemption, for anybody to give a shit about her, they might have, if she had just like not taken Rev back. The fact that she took his ass back is what sealed the deal, that she's just like complete trash bag of a human being, in my opinion, at least.
I agree.
Rice and Beans wants to know if you saw their OnlyFans leaks yet.
No, I did not. I had no intention.
It's on Twitter.
Yeah, no. Are they still on OnlyFans?
Do what? No, God, no. Thank God.
No, they were kissing on stream yesterday, and I couldn't look.
Yeah, it's disgusting, and I mean, and they're honestly such fucking perverts, and like, that's what I'm saying is like, when that he's been over here just like being graphic and fucking disgusting to people on his streams lately, and he has the nerve to be over here like, you called her a 400-pound whatever. Like, come on.
She is. And that whatever is not a bad thing. That whatever is vegetarian.
Yeah, you just said vegetarian.
He didn't even read the entire title, and he's so mad. and 400 pound something. A vegetarian. She is. And you don't become 400 pounds eating broccoli, honey. And people are saying she eats all the food and doesn't allow him to eat. And he's like, oh,
Right.
no, I eat more than she does. Oh.
Well, I sent you the cookie fight, right?
Yeah, I have to look at I'm going to watch that tonight.
So basically, ever since the kids got taken, it's basically been like these intermittent fights that they're doing, and there's that one, the cookie fight, where they're basically arguing over like, I guess Rev ate the last 3 grasshoppers or some shit, and they're fighting over cookies, and she's like, I want to have cookies too, ma. And he's like, I've barely eaten anything. So yeah, he is wasting away to nothing.
He literally looks like Eugenia Cooney, and he's here saying more than her.
Yeah, no, I mean that's what I'm saying. It's like they're Holocaust survivors that look better than he does. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like anyway, they've been just like doing these on and off fights here lately. The more recent fight that they had was okay, so they've been fucking sitting around playing video games. Have you ever heard of Coral Island?
No, I don't know anything about video games.
Okay, so it's just this, it's like, I don't know, I think it's just like Animal Crossing. I'm really not sure, but it's just like this stupid video game. And there's some character in it that he's got like abs and shit. And his name's Theo. Apparently they got in a fight because over these video game characters. That's the kind of long and the short of it. They got jealous because Rev was checking out vampires in Skyrim, and she was checking out Theo in Coral Island. And so they're getting jealous at each other, and Shanny and Rev start fighting. And apparently Shanny swallowed a whole bottle of gabapentin. And
what?
Yeah, that was her suicide attempt.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so she was allegedly like in a hospital away. Now, this isn't the first time that she's faked a suicide either, because she's done this before where she said what was it? I think it was Carrie said something, and she was like, they tried to guilt everybody into it and try to get money out of it because Carrie had said something on her live stream, and they were like, well, you know, she's harassing. They've been really trying to go after Carrie here lately. I don't know why.
But I'm sorry, I don't know who Carrie is.
Carrie's another reaction channel. She mostly watches Foodie Beauty. She's great. You should sub to her. Carrie, is she bored? Is she bored housewife again, or is she still bored jailbird?
What's that?
Yeah, she's Carrie, bored housewife.
Okay.
On YouTube. I'll send you a link. But she she does a lot of Shanny stuff, and so her stream's always really good to like tune in on, like, because a lot of times she'll be watching like old videos and stuff too.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Do these two seek therapy or medication?
Well, I mean, Shanny has a prescription for gabapentin, so something is happening there. But yeah, I no, I'm guessing.
Because let me tell you, they were on something yesterday, and they were both lit, big time.
Yeah, well, what happens is they get people to send them money, and then they get, like, I know what was happening like a year or two ago. They were getting people to send them money, and then they buy Delta 8 with it, and they get high, and then whatever food they end up getting, Shanny eats like 90% of it, and Rev gets the crumbs, maybe.
Uh, well, I have a plan, which I'm not going to reveal right now, but
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't. We have narcs in our midst. Rev claims he can't find help because he's on Medicaid, which isn't true. What, he's not on Medicaid?
uh-huh.
They have government medical, but they refuse to treat their mentals, of course. Because in Shanny's mind, everyone else is the problem.
So are they both equally problematic? Like, he seems to be worse than her.
Well, I think most people, if I had to make an opinion based on like just kind of the discourse I've seen, I think most people think that Shanny is worse and that she is most of the reason why Rev is the way he is. However, I have a lot of trouble looking past the fact that he kicked a kid in the head, you know? I can't really look past that, and like I think they are both equally as garbage.
Yeah. Hitting the kid part is a no-no.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, I think most people think Shanny's worse, and I'm just like, I cannot look past the fact that he kicked that kid in the head. I just
Right.
I don't know, but I do get it because I mean, I kind of get it because like, look, I mean, she's fucking starving him to death, so I could get why he's losing his mind, but
he's literally obsessed with her.
But like, here's a lot. What they say is she spent his $750K on weed and DoorDash, which is true. You know what I mean? Like,
I believe it. Yeah.
She's most of the reason why they blew through that money so fast.
But well, didn't they give a house away?
Yeah,
didn't they give a
So I would need some refresher on this, but I mean, they sold the house that Rev originally owned, like in Pennsylvania. They sold it to Gman for $1, right? Although I think it was like a tear down maybe or something, and he was supposed to renovate it. I don't totally remember, but yeah, they basically gave a house to G-Man. Oh, 2 houses. Is the other house the one they're in now that you're saying they gave to the uncle? Yeah, I kind of agree with that. They're equally as bad, but in different ways.
So well, yeah, they definitely are meant for each other. They're very much alike.
Yeah, no, that's the thing that I've been saying is like they absolutely deserve each other, and
right.
I don't give 2 shits what happens to them. They deserve every bit of what they get out of this relationship.
And how long have they been together?
Shit, I don't even know. I mean, what, since 2019, 2020? I don't even know. Probably 5-6 years at this point.
Yeah, she's definitely gained weight. She's doubled in size. I mean, I was going through some of the videos and I saw before and after, and I'm like, whoa, her teeth are in horrible shape. And she uses like this coffee cup as an ashtray. It was disgusting.
Oh yeah, the fucking coffee cups that they've been ashing in are fucking gross. And Rev has that one that he's actually drinking out of, the Reese's cup mug, and like it's got this like fucking black film all across the top of the inside of it. It's I don't know if they're just not cleaning it or what. It's fucking disgusting.
No, they're not cleaning that coffee cup. You can tell it hasn't been washed.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
And see, I'll tell you this. This is a lot of why they say Shanny's worse too, is because Kala makes a good point here that Shanny was effectively the one who sold, because Shanny was the one who knew Rev, like, or not, that knew G-Man. And I don't know how much Rev really knew G-Man that much before Shanny, but like, Shanny was the one who basically sold the house to G-Man. And Rev at the time apparently had wet brain, so he wasn't really aware of what was going on that well. she physically beats his ass and he verbally abuses her.
Oh, that too. I didn't know she physically beats him.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is there's there's that time that there was a time that Shanny got arrested, and I don't know where this is in the timeline, but Carrie said maybe 2018, 2019 when they got together. So,
Okay.
yeah, they've known each other for like 10 years though. Okay.
Wow. Yeah, they deserve each other. They really do.
They don't wash anything. They don't fucking brush their goddamn teeth. It's fucking disgusting.
What is she wearing on top? Because I don't know. Is that like a sleeveless top? It looks like maybe a rag, not a rag, like a sheet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a bed sheet that she's fucking wearing. Yeah. Because she's too big to fit in, like, to wear anything that she actually owns. So, like, she wraps herself in a bed sheet so that she's not naked on camera, you know?
What a disaster.
I mean, it's disgusting because, you know, she's just sitting there fucking, it probably smells like fucking the bottom of a bag of salt and vinegar chips in there, you know? Like, it's, ugh. Carrie, thank you for the $5 super chat, and Rice and Beans, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I really appreciate it.
You know, it's probably, unfortunately, I have to say this, but I think it's in the best interest of the kids to be, you know, in a foster home or adopted.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, they've been adopted away at this point. And, okay. Yeah, like, they don't have any rights at this point. Shanny's, like, pretty much her only hope is that when William turns 18, that he might want to see her, but to be totally honest, I think everybody's hoping that... Just a second. Carrie, thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. I think everyone's mostly just hoping that he won't want anything to do with her because all she's going to do is just be a complete drain on him.
I doubt he'll want to have anything to do with her.
I can't imagine. Because even when, like, I remember there's a clip, like, that's a lot of why I couldn't watch a lot of the footage from when that happened. But I mean, there's a damn clip where one of the kids is like, we don't want him to come back, Mom. And it's just like so heartbreaking to listen to, you know? Now that cry, that one warms my heart. But yeah.
So basically nobody really likes them then, right?
No, yeah, there is, like, this is what I'm trying to get through to you is that when you have all of this nonsense going on, right, and then you go look at Foodie Beauty, you're like, I mean, she's like a perfect little angel compared to Shanny.
Listen, I've always said whatever Foodie's doing, she's doing it to herself. She's a grown woman, and we choose, you know, to watch her or not. I don't think Foodie is. No, you're right. She's innocent compared to these people.
That's what I'm saying is it's just like, and even Chantal called it out at one point where she said something like, you know, Chantal was like really drunk one night and said something about Shanny. It was like, you know, at least all the fucking messy shit I do, like I don't have fucking kids in the middle of it, you fucking degenerate meth head.
He's absolutely right. She kind of like told these reaction channels off the other night, and it was great. I think she's since deleted or privated the video. I don't know why, the stream. But literally, everyone is worse than her. Or the same or worse.
Yeah.
And, no, I mean, you know, it's unfortunate the way she's living her life. I mean, it's sad, and I don't want to, you know, make fun because, you know, I've been 465 pounds before I had my weight surgery. But again, she's not hurting us. She's hurting herself. So people just to like take a few steps back And if you think of it in a way that it's an addiction, because it is, maybe you would be, a little less um, abusive, verbally abusive, because these people really wish the worst for her. And why? Why? I always made fun of her, but I never ever wished her harm. I always wanted her to get better. And these people, they don't even call out the good things when they see it, and
Yeah, of
that's what
course. No.
bothers me.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Every,
look, I've seen weigh-ins that Foodie Beauty does, and like people are like, "Oh, well, she had one leg up in the air, or, like she had her stomach up on the thing, or whatever." And it's like, no, she's just not as fat as you think she is, you know?
yeah, like they never give her credit for anything ever. And I'm just gonna call out the good, and I'm gonna call out the bad. And I really want her to get better, because that would be the best slap in the face for all these reaction channels that are obese themselves. Okay, and they're pointing fingers. They eat the same way. They just don't. You don't get to 350 pounds by being a vegetarian or watching what you eat. And she does it on camera, so you people do it behind the camera. You're no better.
Yeah.
Look at the way who these. Go ahead.
Well, somebody pointed this out too. You know, a lot of that $700,000 ended up going to like big ass super chats to Chantal. Like they were giving her tons of fucking money.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, good for Chantal.
They were super chatting anyone that they could try to get their attention, because they thought if they could get somebody's attention, then it would like blow their channel up. But I mean, it only takes like 5 minutes of watching them to be like, what the hell are these trailer folk doing on here?
Yeah, they are a train wreck, and people love that. But I mean, sometimes they're boring too. Like I watched them, like they were doing who were they reacting to? Bill Murray or something?
Oh God, they gave Negs money.
Oh, I can't talk about him.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is, Debbie.
But whatchamacallit? They were talking about Bill Murray, and you know what? After an hour, I just got tired. They do get a little bit boring. People say they're really entertaining when they're fighting. I'm like, well, I have yet to see them fight. I would love it.
Oh, you know what? That's what I need to work on, is I need to get like a whole compilation of all their fights together. But I'll send you some links. Like I said, there's that cookie fight. They were fighting about tattoos recently.
Yeah.
Then the most recent fight was they were fighting about the damn video games, the sexy video game characters. So, yeah, there was yeah, I'll try to get them together. I don't know which ones am I forgetting about though. Oh, there's when they were fighting when they were getting evicted. That was some good shit. The performance art.
Yeah.
There's one like, yeah, when they were getting evicted, like Shanny kept like going live and like just screaming and crying in the camera. And I know at one point Rev spits on her.
Ew.
Yeah, the Anja fight is the tattoo one, I think. And then there's the toilet thing. So there was a stream where she quote forgets to mute the microphone. And
yes, I know that one.
Okay, you have heard the audio for this?
I heard that he was wiping her butt.
Yeah. She like walks over, you can hear her, and you don't hear like a door or anything because it's the bucket. And she like goes and she's like, uh-oh, I gotta take a deuce. And Rev's like, your hole's not over the bucket. And then she apparently does it, and then she's like, all right, you got to get over here and wipe it. And like they're like talking about this shit the whole way through, and apparently he's like, get down on all fours, and she's like, okay, and he comes and wipes her ass, and then she even says, yeah, you gotta clean it before you eat it.
Your hole is not over the bucket.
Yeah, no, it's just I don't. It's just lunacy every day with these two.
What a shit show. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, then once they got the toilet fixed, Rev emptied the bucket out into, here's the thing that I didn't even think about, but like, why didn't they put a bag in the bucket? Because there's a stream where after they get the toilet fixed, he's pouring the shit bucket into the toilet to flush it.
Yeah, they could have put a little plastic bag, shopping bag, or something.
Yeah, you put a bag in there and then you wrap it up and then throw it in the fucking trash. Like, you don't fucking dump it into the goddamn toilet.
Could you just imagine the stench?
Yeah.
That room must stink between the ashtray and the poop. And they don't shower every day. Mm-mm. They look disgusting. I don't think they wash their face.
Shanny has to go out whenever it rains. And it hasn't been raining too much lately. She's just got to go stand outside.
And they have more than one cat? What is their pet situation? It's just one cat they have?
No, I think they've got two. They've got Gavin and Watermelon, and they love those cats a hell of a lot more than they give a shit about the kids. But at the same time, those damn cats, like, I mean, I guarantee you there's no, like, Shanny never talks about, like, getting litter for the cats or getting them, like, actual food. She'll get like, a can of tuna and then, like, eat, like, 80% of it and then give the cats the rest.
She shouldn't even be, well, I don't want to say that.
Yeah, no, look, I'm not afraid to say it. Like, if Chantal's an animal abuser, then this girl is beyond that point, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think people get annoyed with Chantal because she does a little gaslighting. She'll say like she's losing weight or she's eating healthier, and then she'll eat 5,000 calorie breakfast. But if she just came out and said, I'm not, I have no intentions of losing weight, whatever, I think she's not problematic. She's really not. I don't see why people just love to hate her. I think it's just because of the gaslighting. Like, I can watch Hungry Fat Chick, right? And I don't get mad at all. Because she doesn't gaslight her audience. She just eats. She's huge. But Foodie Beauty, people hate her because I think a lot of people relate to her. A lot of people see a little bit of themselves in her.
Like, especially with Amberlynn and Foodie Beauty, it just seems like it's all so much projection. They just they hate them because they see so much of themselves in those two,
It's so true. It's so true because when I started YouTube, I didn't watch anyone. Only Foodie Beauty. And I watched her because I was 465 pounds and I kind of could relate to her.
Yeah.
So yes, it totally is projection. Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying, like, if your goal was to sit here and actually just make fun of somebody, I mean, I don't know. Why would you go after the one that's effectively just like re-traumatizing you? Because I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like, I just think that these two are just so off the fucking wall that and not to mention it's kind of easy too, because you can just call them fat pigs, and Shanny's got warts all over her face and shit. So,
well, a lot of people have been telling me I should react to them for a long time. I remember Irate Alex told me a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, you should really do Shanny and Rev.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have told you that a year or two ago. And you know what's crazy is like it just hasn't stopped. Like at no point have they ever like calmed down really. Like I mean, there may be times like for like maybe a month or two where they're not like doing any streaming or whatever, but it's like they're not capable of like going online without all of this chaos. It's weird. They never stop.
Well, the obsession over Foodie Beauty doesn't stop either. I stopped.
But that's the thing. I feel like Foodie Beauty actually gets boring, you know, and Amber Lynn gets really fucking boring. I feel like they actually do get boring because, like, I don't care that much, you know. 90% of the time when I see Chantal live, she is just sitting there, just looking at the camera and talking to the camera. For some reason, I never catch her doing mukbangs or anything. She's just sitting there, just talking or whatever, and like even like what y'all, you know, everybody's saying she was raging the other night. I don't think she was raging. I think she was just kind of like going off a little bit, but I don't think she was raging, you know?
No, that wasn't a rage. That wasn't a rage. She just gave it to them back. Foodie Beauty is now doing pre-recorded mukbangs. She's really not doing much live stream. And I stopped reacting to Foodie Beauty when she started dating Nader. I found it extremely boring. The live streams were extremely boring, laying in bed high for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, and I just don't have the patience for that. So I stopped. And I always said, even back in the day, I said, when Foodie starts doing mukbangs, that's when I enjoy her videos, because she does the gaslighting and she eats so much, and I can make that funny. But the whole, you know, time when she was with Nader and the abuse, none of that was funny.
Yeah,
so I stopped.
Exactly.
So yeah, they are boring if they just are talking, laying on the couch. I find it extremely boring, but people are obsessed.
Yeah,
they're obsessed.
It's like it's the fact that I feel like they are looking for something to have a problem with. You know what I mean? Like they will make a mountain out of a molehill with Chantal, and I feel like Shanny's been over here delivering nothing but mountains. You know, just fucking Grand Canyon over here. But she
I agree. I like Amber Lynn. Yeah.
Oh, somebody said ask Miss Hussy to ask them if Gman ever did anything helpful for them. They will say no and go on to say all the things that they did for him, such as selling him the house for $1.
Are they in contact with him?
Yeah, no, he left some voicemails on their phone. Apparently, I don't know if it was last night or the night before, but he left some voicemails for them, and then they like replayed them on their stream, and it was ridiculous. But yeah, I was actually gonna listen to these voicemails after we finished this here. But yeah, no, I
want to see them fight.
Yeah, the fights are good. They're such good content. And like that's the other thing too, is there's just so much content on them that you can like, you know, you can watch shit from like 3 years ago and it's still like, you know, there's still always going to be people that ain't seen it, and it's still just entertaining as hell.
Yeah, because BGTV does a lot of Shanny. He was doing Shanny today. He knows a lot. I know Irene Alex knows a lot. A lot of people do them, cover them. Gman helped them a ton when they came back from Colorado. Oh, okay. I don't know much of Gman. All I know is the house situation, and I've seen him on a stream, but I don't know.
Yeah, Gman was in here like a week or two ago. I don't remember what he was on about, but yeah, Gman did help them out a lot when they got to like Pennsylvania, because as I remember, he like initially they were like staying with Gman, but then, you know, probably Shanny fucking stinks so goddamn much that he couldn't fucking.
Well, you know that. I mean, the condition of her teeth.
Yeah. No, it's
you know her mouth.
She's lost more. She's lost even more teeth since like more recently. She's got like in her front teeth, one of them's just like half rotted away and it's just like black. It's fucking gross.
She has 2 half teeth. She has 2 half in the front.
Oh.
They're like thin like a toothpick. And her front tooth and then the one next to it, they're thin like a toothpick. So that's 2 half tooths, teeth, or whatever. And then she has another whole one on the other side. So I think she has a total of like 2. And they were kissing on stream. I'm like, this is gross. And he was like, oh, she gives me the best head ever.
Gross.
Yeah, he said that a few times. Ugh,
they've been here lately. Every time they go live, they almost always start talking like graphic detail about sex and just disgusting shit. Like they were fighting with Carrie and they kept being like, Carrie, why doesn't your husband put his penis inside you? Mer. And it's like,
you
the
sound like
fuck?
her.
Do what?
Yeah, you sound like her.
Oh God, that was supposed to be Rev.
Oh, Rev. Well, him too. I'm excited to cover them. I mean, I know there's a lot that I need to, catch up on.
In fact, I saw a video from BGTV, and he was like, "Yeah, listen, Hussy, you need to learn the lore."
Oh yeah.
He was reacting to the video. Everybody's been reacting to the video of that we just watched of Rev being like, "You're rebuked in the name of the Lord."
Did you see how angry he got? He gave me the finger.
I'm telling you, it looked like Shanny had just gotten done beating him and he had been crying and shit. And she's like, get on stream and tell him off. Tell him off. Because like so many of the streams, especially, are like Shanny is mad at Rev and she tells him, go on stream and get money. Go see if you can get some fucking drug money from these people.
Yeah, they have no problem asking for money to eat. They wanted to order yesterday. I think they got money for nachos.
Yeah.
She says she ate nachos. We didn't see it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's usually Teddy Bear fucking sending them money, so. And I don't know if he's out there, but you better stop narking on people, Teddy Bear, because every time I go in their chat, he's like, oh, Hussy and Carrie the Forehead are sniping. And it's like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a narc. It's terrible.
No wonder they always know I'm sniping. Oh, Hussy is sniping?
Yeah, he's like, oh, Hussy's sniping. I'm like, the fuck? I understand you got a problem with Carrie, but what the fuck did Hussy do to you? You don't even know him.
Well, I've seen her reaction. I was surprised she wasn't angry. I don't know. They seem to like me. Even after me calling her a 400-pound vegetarian, the emails and yesterday they knew I was sniping and they're like, we love you or whatever the day before. I'm surprised. I think they know that, when Hussy rips you a new one, I like to call it, it's different. That's how people like me. So if you like me doing it to Fruity Beauty, why don't you like me now? You know? But
no, and that's what everybody was saying too, is I think everybody I saw reacting to it said the same thing, which was, Shanny, you guys think it's so fucking funny when Hussy's making fun of Foodie Beauty, but the minute that heat comes back on you, now you got a fucking problem with it.
Exactly. I don't mind if people call me fat. I really don't.
Exactly.
So come on. We've all been called fat. All of us. I don't care.
Exactly. You can be skinny as shit and somebody's going to call you fat. And if they haven't called you fat, I'm going to call you fat.
Right. Listen, I'm not going to go IRL. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to get you fired from your job None of that. Okay? But yeah, I will call you fat, and we can laugh at it. And if you don't have a sense of humor, then that's a you problem.
So Rice and Beans is saying he used the F slur at somebody as he was walking out of frame, apparently recently. So we might get another F bomb tomorrow.
Oh gosh.
You can handle that F word, right?
Yeah, I don't mind. Miss Hussy will be going like, oh, okay. They use nasty slurs and racist remarks a lot.
Yeah.
He called me what did she call me? Heterophobe.
She called you a heterophobe?
Yeah, because I said ew when they were making out. She goes, "You're a heterophobe. I love gays. I'm bisexual," she says, "but you're a heterophobe." Why? Because I said ew?
Girl, let me tell you, it's funny because we brought up, and I think everybody is about to be like, you're just a one-trick pony here, but like, there's a video on my on my videos tab about this girl Carly that a bunch of people were going after. They were trying to turn her into Chantal, but the problem was like, she was like actually slow, like actually like mentally challenged, and people were trying to go after her like that. And it was real nasty because it was just like, you can't. It's hard to call her a liar in the same way that you would call Foodie Beauty a liar, because it's like, how much of that does she actually know? But yeah.
Like the video you played in the introduction, how's he not loyal?
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, okay. I should have asked you about that. Like I said, that was the only song I could find related to you. And I did realize, I was like, damn, he's just calling you a grifter this whole damn song.
I actually like him very much. I do.
I like Yo Mama a lot too.
He's the sweetheart. And he plays me, the outros of every stream. And I could appreciate that. I've endured so much negativity into my real life and stuff like that, and now I could just sit back and laugh at things like this. This is really nothing. Calling me, grifter or whatever is just fat, ugly. I'm okay with that.
Well, but especially when you realize who it's coming from,
Right. And it's just like, just don't defame me, don't slander me, just laugh with me. If you can't laugh, just don't watch. But yeah, he's a good time. He was in Vegas yesterday. He was streaming for the casino. He just makes me laugh. But yeah, that song is great. And everybody's like, not the scarf, not the Gucci scarf.
The scarf. Knitting Gamer says, don't forget to mention how Shanny always says she's a mental health advocate, but she isn't.
How is she a mental health advocate?
She says it all the time that she's a mental health advocate. So ask her about her advocacy.
Yes,
I'd love to know what she says.
Make sure you guys ask questions tomorrow because there's gonna be a lot of Q&A.
Yeah, so
and the more you ask, the more you help me.
Click on the pin message at the top where it says sub to Hussy. Click on that and go subscribe to Hussy and click on the notify me. You'll get a notification when Hussy goes live.
Look at the
all bets are off. I spill some tea. Why does Rev look so old here? Holy shit.
He looks like he literally just woke up and hasn't.
Did you alter this at all? Or
no,
like, is this what he...
I don't know how to do that. No.
Oh my God.
So I have some tea that I'm going to spill tomorrow, you guys. Okay? And it's going to be a shocker. I'm not kidding you. I haven't even spoke to you about this, but yes.
Oh God.
Yeah, it happened today. So yeah, I'm gonna be spilling it tomorrow. It's gonna be a shocker, and there's gonna be surprises. So make sure you guys tune in. Yeah, he looks horrid. He really does. Well, look at her. And I didn't realize that she has like this. What is it? Like a skin
Wart?
tag on her forehead.
Oh, it's warts.
Oh, for fuck's sake! She couldn't get that removed when they got $700,000.
That's what Trader said. Oh my God, I gotta send you that call. That's what he said. When Jason had all that money, why didn't you get the fucking warts removed?
I think, well, if they had insurance would cover that. Why would you want that right in the smack center of your forehead?
Because
And you
they
couldn't
didn't want
get
to
some
spend
teeth?
money on insurance. They wanted money to smoke weed and buy and spend super chats on Chantal.
Honey, if I got $700,000, I'm getting a facelift. I'm getting a sex change, and shit, a whole no, not
The
to
whole
say
9
shit.
yards, exactly.
Yeah, I would not be looking like that. I would definitely invest in myself. These two look terrible. Look at that.
No, it's disgusting, and it's just like, I mean, you said it right there. Imagine what the fuck you could do with $750,000.
How do you spend that much and have nothing?
I know.
Literally, not even a pair, not even shirt to wear.
Gotta wear a fucking blanket.
It's sad, and you're sitting in a bucket. No, there is no excuse. This definitely tells you that they are not. They're dysfunctional. Nobody with the right mind would go through all that money and have absolutely nothing. They're dysfunctional. So yeah, Uber Eats is expensive. They smoke. That's not cheap.
Arilla says you need to ask when she got her medical field training and certifications.
Okay. He looks terrible. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like an old woman here.
He does. And
it's
you see all
fucking face he's making.
You see the skin on either side of his lips, like folding like that. That's because it's all bones. It's all skin. There's no meat on his face.
Mm-hmm.
And then look at her. She looks like a pumpkin face. She's so big.
Shanny the jack-o'-lantern.
Shanny the pumpkin face, the toothless pumpkin.
Yeah, no, there's a there was a time when Drader got a hold of her phone number. And actually I think it had to do with the that stream I did with him. But Drader got a hold of her phone number, calls her up, and he's like, Shanny, tell us about the warts. Tell us about the warts. And it was so fucking funny.
No, I mean, in that spot, she should have definitely had it. It doesn't bother nothing. It doesn't bother them because look at her teeth, that wart. They just don't care. Look at him. I don't think he has his teeth look any better than hers.
Everyone says he looks like you remember Eileen Warnos?
No.
She's like a serial killer. That's what Rev looks like.
He looks terrible. He does look like a woman. You're right. Like a really heavy smoker woman, heavy coffee drinker it's disgusting. They're gross. Imagine seeing them in public. And he's like literally obsessed with her. Obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
And for what? He's like her bitch. He's like her little bitch.
I don't know. I don't know if he feels guilty at this point or what, but like, because ultimately, if he finally got rid of Shanny, her family wants nothing to do with her. So like, she's completely out on the street, and like, there's nothing, like, there's nowhere for her to go, you know. So I think there may be some level of him feeling guilty about that, but it's just like, you know. I like I said, I personally don't care. I hope they do stay together because God forbid one day you fucking come across one of these two on fucking Tinder or some shit, you know?
Oh yeah, and who's gonna date them?
Right.
Seriously, they know no one's gonna go out with them. And I is it true that he lost his virginity to her?
I don't know. I've heard both sides of that. I don't really know. Someone in the chat could probably tell us.
I think that's what they said yesterday.
Yeah, everybody's saying yes. God, you lost your virginity to this.
And then fell in love.
Oh my God.
I mean, she should have turned him gay. Imagine living with these two. I mean, I can't. What
the
a
torso
mess.
doll was better. Yeah, I would assume so.
Well, it's going to be an interesting. What's
I
that?
guess he was fucking a sex doll before Shanny, so that was his only experience.
I'd rather stick to the sex doll.
Yeah, right. He got head one time from someone, moved to a fucking doll torso, and then lost his virginity to Shanny.
So he hasn't been caught flirting with other people much?
Oh, yes, he has. And that's where a lot of their fights stem from, is like Rev will like he has a second like email account. It's eager beaver pleaser something at gmail.com. And so he goes and he makes these like profiles on these dating websites and like talks to these girls. And then at some point, Shanny, I think she's got like access to all of his shit. Drader, check your DMs. She's got access to all this shit, like all his like messages and his phone or whatever. So she'll like find the emails and he'll be like, "No, Shan, listen, Shan, she or that's the trolls. They make these accounts and then they open the emails and read the messages and reply." So he wants everybody to believe that that he has this email account that is also hacked into, and that all of these trolls are like going into his email and setting up these dating profiles. But it's like obvious that he's like talking to other women. And then Shanny has a meltdown about it, and then Shanny makes him go on stream and like tell everybody that he's a fuck up and whatever. Like, that's the thing, is it's like every time he gets out of line, she makes him go live and like embarrass himself for it. And like,
now that you said that, I do remember when she embarrassed him by making him shave his head.
Yes, that's, in fact, I had that one actually in mind. I was gonna ask you if you knew about that one, because I was I think shortly after the kids got taken, she found some messages on his phone, and I'm not even sure who I don't even remember much about the messages, but yeah, she like made him shave his head, and it was a whole fucking mess. Like, there was one part where she makes him go live, and he's supposed to be live for 24 hours, but then she goes in the bathroom, it's like allegedly cutting herself with a butter knife or some shit. It was ridiculous. Yeah, and and this most recent thing where she was allegedly in the psych ward in the hospital, apparently he was hitting up women during that time too.
Have people called in like a welfare check on these people? I'm not saying do that. I'm just wondering.
So not this most recent attempt, but the attempt before that, my understanding was that somebody called to like do a welfare check, the attempt before that, and then allegedly the cops like went to the house and Shanny was just sitting there on the couch. And that's how everybody knew that attempt was completely fake. But of course, that's all alleged and hearsay, so.
Right. But it's going to be interesting tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, I have no idea.
But we're expecting a big shocking surprise.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Seriously. And, yeah, I will be telling you guys something that, I mean, I was shocked. I was shocked. I'm still shocked, and I don't know how
I'm
you guys are
already
going to.
shocked.
Yeah, she said he has a unique penis. Rev looks like a nutsack in this picture.
Yeah, he has a baby carrot. He loves to brag about having a baby carrot for a penis.
Does she show it?
It was in the OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, somebody pointed this out too. I remember there was an arc where it was like, when Shanny's like, "Oh, I'm dying of cancer." There was at one point they wanted somebody to fucking call Adult Protective Services on them. They were like going live and begging people to call Adult Protective Services for them because I guess they thought like they were going to be like taken care of by the government for being fucking bums. I still don't understand exactly what the fuck they wanted out of that, but like they were like begging people to call APS on them.
I mean, they've gone through a lot. They lost all that money. They lost their kids. They've lost their mind. They don't have a pot to piss in. And for what?
No,
for what exactly? They got a bucket. They don't even have money for food after all that you went through. You
And
you
they
can't
don't have
even
any AC in that house either. And you know how hot it's been this fucking year?
I know. He keeps fanning her. That's why I'm like, no, they don't have air conditioning. There's no way. Gross. Absolutely gross. I don't even think she leaves the house. His penis, like the size of, ugh. Well, I think, actually, Kala, I think, what's his face has the smallest peen.
Who's Saba?
Salah. Yeah.
I don't think his penis was that small or that awkward. I thought it was okay.
I think it was the awkward. I think it was the awkwardness of it. I don't think
I've seen much more. Like I don't know. It's just like I've been on Grindr and those kind of apps enough that it's like I've seen much weirder.
I've seen weird too, but I don't know. I wasn't expecting that because one time I had seen him, and you can literally see it sticking out of his shorts, and it looked huge.
Now, do you think that is do you think that is totally legit, that picture?
I would say yeah, because it matches his skin tone, the hair. So I would say yeah. And Kybella said that it was very small. And people are like, oh no, she could be lying because she doesn't want,
But he could have sent her a fake picture too. But I don't know. I'm led to believe it probably is real, but I think Breezy put that thing out too.
To be honest with you, if it was, why would he want to? If you're gonna send a fake pic, at least send a better one.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? I would send,
but at least he shaved.
Yeah, but I would send like a 9-inch with a little bit of curve, thick. But this one was like, no, no. And let me tell you something. That's not going to satisfy a foodie beauty at her size. Let me tell you something.
That's what everybody was saying. He wouldn't make it through the flaps.
You know, because my behind is big, and you need a certain length to reach the target. So that shit would be lost inside my butt cheek somewhere.
Oh my God.
So I wouldn't say that I'm a size queen. I'm not. But I'm just being realistic.
If you want to spread them cheeks, that's it.
I don't know. To be honest with you, here's the thing. I've never, done that with someone that size.
Oh,
my boyfriend was big. My ex was pretty damn big, which was great. And sometimes, don't think when it's huge, it's going to hurt. Let me tell you, if the man knows what he's doing, it ain't going to hurt. You
Yeah,
can,
no.
yeah. So, yeah, I feel sorry for her. I would not leave Canada, go to Kuwait, wear a hijab in 120-degree weather, be homebound for that. You know what I'm saying? And then pay for it? Listen, if you want to support your man, fine, but make it worthwhile. What do you get out of it? I don't even think they're doing it. A lot of people say they don't even do it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I can't imagine they're probably doing much out there, but yeah, I don't know. I guess we know you're a size queen now.
No, look, I've been with men, that are very average, but not in the backyard thing. More, what's the word? Foreplay, right? And that's okay. If the guy is, I'm attracted to him, that's fine. I just want to feel something, if they're going to enter the backyard. And they're not going to reach. And do you want to get disappointed? No, and I can't take it if it's too big either. No, I don't. That's what, how then? So I wouldn't call myself a size queen because when it's too big, it looks great. It looks fantastic, but it doesn't go in. I've had that problem too. Did you know that? Have I told you? No. I've had that problem too. Like, it's great for foreplay. It hurts your jaw a little bit, but I can't get it in. And I saw this man a few times. He only lived like 15 minutes away from my house. And he tried several times. It just doesn't.
Oh no.
So no, it's you want me to send him over your place?
No, that's okay. That sounds like an awkward situation to be in.
Well, he doesn't keep him away from me. You would think like he would give up. I'm like, dude, it ain't gonna happen. So yeah, it is.
Yeah, people. By the way, I wanted to say this just before I forget because people keep pointing out about the damn OnlyFans, the Shanny and Rev OnlyFans leak, and it's pretty fucking traumatizing to see. I've got to be honest. The did you see the Wendy Williams documentary?
I saw a few videos. Yeah.
Did you see how her feet are all like?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's what Shanny has on her vagina.
What?
They're her. She's got like a gray vagina. It's like elephantitis on her fucking vagina.
Ew. Okay, stop. No, I don't want to hear that. That's nasty.
Yeah, this is why I'm saying looking at the OnlyFans will dramatically change your life.
Ew. Wow, she's just gross in and out from head to toe, top, bottom.
Yep. Sometimes God makes us look on the outside the way we are on the inside.
That's nasty. Did they make a lot of money? I'm sure their stuff got leaked, all of it.
Yeah, no, they did. I don't know that they made much of any money because I'm pretty sure the OnlyFans immediately got leaked onto Twitter, and like it was just like, why bother? Because they don't know how to take anything down.
Let me ask you a question. How big did they get? Their channels?
I don't know. I mean, they'll get a few, like a couple hundred viewers if something like big and dramatic is going on. Because I remember when they were on Twitch and they were doing the fighting, and it was like right around the kids getting taken, all that stuff. I remember they were getting like a good like 150, 200 viewers, like from that. But it's never been like, the size of like Chantal or Amberlynn. It's just been.
Did they have a big sub count?
I don't know what their sub count was before either of them got banned, but I don't think they either. I doubt either of them had more than 10K subs. I could be wrong about that.
Oh, okay. Well, everybody knows that.
They block everyone, so we have to watch Snipes. And yeah, that's the other thing is like pretty much anything. Like Shady and Rev have been like they're very well documented. Like just in the sense that like everybody there's like 50 archive channels out there, and like they all have like like different parts of their streams and shit. Like all of their content is out there, but it's always on somebody else's channel.
Well, my plan is to just, cover them, snipe them, and get very familiar with them. And tomorrow we're going to start. And I think they're okay with it, because a couple of times I was sniping and they're like, oh, Hussy's sniping. And they didn't go off. They didn't get mad. So that's what I'm planning on doing.
Okay.
Maybe they'll be my new cows. Let's go
I'm
cow
looking forward to it because
me too.
I think it'll be pretty interesting.
You guys just ask whatever you want, okay? Detailed questions, spice, whatever.
Yeah,
because we Go ahead.
Well, go into Hussy's channel. Make sure you subscribe to him, and
thank you guys. Thank you. This
have
was
your
fun.
questions ready.
Yeah, and you're welcome anytime. This was fun.
Yeah, thank you. I had fun too. Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it.
You're so easy to talk to. No wonder you always do your phone calls. You're live on the air. What's your question? Do you still do that?
Yeah, I still do that on the other channel, just like not as much because this channel started kind of getting some traction. So now I'm trying to balance the two, and I don't know, I'm not doing that great of a job of it, but I'm trying.
Well, you're entertaining, so keep up the good work.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, the offer still stands for tomorrow. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Thank you for
what I got up my sleeve too. So I'll
okay.
let you know.
Well, thank you for calling in. I really appreciate it. Like I said, everybody, make sure you go follow Hussy, and yeah, you have a good night.
My pleasure. Thank you. You too. Bye, guys. See you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, I better see all of you tomorrow at Hussy's stream, okay? Because I'm excited about this. Now, before I go though, do y'all want to go through the voicemail drama? The Gman voicemail drama? I don't think I'll make it. Oh my god. There we go. You better watch the replay. All right. So, in fact, it includes our good friend Trader here. I'm glad you want to hear it. So, I don't know too much about what's been going on. Listen, I made a pledge. If Shanny and Rev will do some semblance, some form of fucking content, I won't bother. You know what I mean? If they're doing something, then I don't give a shit. I'll back off. But here lately, they've been doing a lot of these fucking streams where, Rev goes live and I need $40, blah, blah, blah. And they're already starting to break, and they're starting to get back into more of the fucking drama. So they posted this video of Gman leaving them a voicemail. Islamophobia. G-Boy lying about the Holy Quran. Listen to this shit.
This message is for Shanny. Rev, I'll give you a break today. I think you made a big enough fool out of yourself on the internet anyway. No Christian on YouTube supports you, and I mean zero. As for you, Shanny, you just got finished talking about reading the Quran and the Quran and the Quran. I want to let you know something here. The Quran supports rape, meaning a man can have sex with you whether you want to have sex or not. And I'm going to make it a point when I do make my next video to show everybody where it says that. So I don't want to hear no more people trying to feel sorry for you because you lie about Chris raping you and everyone else and whatnot. You know what I mean? You support it because you support the Quran. And you'd be surprised what else you can do in the Quran. Like you can beat women whenever you please. Women have to be submissive. Get ready to wear headgear and constantly do whatever Jason tells you to do. You are a moron getting on there talking about that. Repent while you still got time.
Now listen, G-Man is schizo rambling just as hard as Rev usually does on the other side of this fucking shit. And yeah, you know what? I'm not going to really condone what he's saying here. Although, you know, honestly, you might have to put on a burqa though, Shanny, if you want to be Muslim so bad. But either way, which, you know, I guess is just going to be a shower curtain wrapped around your head and you'll say it's fucking religious. But anyway, so he leaves them this fucking voicemail and they decide to put it up and say that he's being Islamophobic, which I don't fucking care. Look, I have to be honest though, G-Man, like why this is your criticism of them? The Muslim thing, that's your criticism of them, not the kid, not the cancer, not like what are you doing here, G-Man? So our good friend Drader decided to make a video. Shanny for Christ, G-Man sweetie. This is a message for G-Man.
Hey G-Man, can you do us a favor? As a community, next time you call and leave a voicemail for Jason, can you ask him something from us? Ask him how does it feel knowing that he's living with a woman that is so cruel that she would fake breast cancer, the same thing that his mother died of, and make him relive it all over again. And not only faking cancer for Jason, but faking it for the uncle as well. You know, Jason's uncle's sister was Jason's mom. Yeah, ask him that.
All right, so Drader does a call to action here and says, G-Man, why aren't you asking about the cancer? And I agree with Drader 100% here. Why aren't you asking them about something relevant, G-Man? This is not the time. This is not the time or the people or the place for you to be like, let me tell you about Islam. It's just not what's important here, G-Man. But the good news is that a G-Man apparently listened to Drader, and they have a new voicemail for us. G-Boy being Delulu.
I want to let you know I did call Scranton Police. I'm going to call Peckville Police a little bit later. Dude, you ain't looking good at all. I think Shanny is feeding you again. I think she's not feeding you, so I'm going to keep calling the police on your behalf. I know you're scared of her and that you're afraid to speak up. I know you don't mean none of that stuff that you're saying on the internet. So I'm going to keep calling the authorities. They're going to do a wellness check on you soon, man. Very concerned about you, man. You look like you weigh like 2 pounds. You know, you got to start eating some real food. Cookies is not food. You need a sandwich. Why don't you ask your new friend, Teddy Bear, can he at least afford to buy you some actual food?
True, Teddy Bear. Can you buy them some actual? Oh wait, it doesn't matter because Shanny's gonna eat it all. Do you like being Shanny's feeder or something? I'm just curious. You know, I ain't got no fucking problem with you. Do you enjoy this? Do you get off on this shit too?
Talk to you later. Bye. Jason, this is G-Man, a.k.a. Gary, on the phone again. You have my permission to put this on YouTube if you want. I have a question for you. The community would like to know, what is it feel like to live with a woman that faked cancer and made you relive that trauma all over again? She said she had breast cancer. She said she had different kinds of cancer. Yet she never proved it, and she didn't give a hoot on how you actually felt and the trauma that you was actually going through. You might think I'm your enemy, dude, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm doing all of this for a reason. I want to know, and the community wants to know, what is it like to live with a person who faked cancer and didn't give a hoot about what you thought about it or what your mother went through? Or more importantly than that, what your uncle thought about all of that. Please, stop calling me names and actually address the real issues.
So good job, Gman. Good job. Because let me tell you something. That's what you should have been asking them about. That's what you should have been asking them about. Not asking them, oh, what about Muslims? What about You sound ignorant, G-man. Jesus fucking Christ. I think that's all I've got for y'all tonight. Okay. I think that's all I've got for y'all tonight. Is there anything else that I'm missing here? I know they're fighting with Anja now, and Anja is the Norwegian, the Norwegian with the tattoos. I love tattoos. Big letters. Naughty Audie, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Cheers to my new favorite channel. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the stream. Good to be back. The babe troll, right? Well, before you guys go, like I said, make sure you check out. They're supposed to be going on panel with Hussy tomorrow.
Cheers to my new fave channel. Bravo. Party popper.
Thank you so much. Carrie is so jealous of Anja. Yeah, I am too. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Can somebody, in fact, can I just say, I fucking went, listen, Anja, because I'm sure that's you, getting interviewed by Miss Hussy herself tomorrow at 6:45 p.m. Oh my stars. Where's that damn community post? Our internet is still out. We'll be back as soon as possible. And that M60 guy, whoever that asshole is, how are you posting if you have no internet? Which I thought that was a good question, so I liked it. And they're like, we have limited connection with LTE, barely functioning. Yeah, barely functioning like you, Shanny. And that fucking bitch Anja replied in here with some smart ass shit. But you want to know something? We can't read it anymore because Anja is now Banja from the chatta. Okay? So your comments are hidden. What'd you have to say to me, girl? You got something to say to me? Huh? What? You got something to say? Fucking nonsense. Why can't people let people speak as long as people are being civil? What's the deal? Who got blocked? Anja. Aren't they fighting with her now? The Norwegian? I saw something. Hold on. We might have to go back. Oh, those were videos. Yeah, this came up. I think this was this morning. Teddy Bear Bander. Oh, man. Does he do everything for these two? All right, fuck it. We'll watch this. Wait, why can't I hear anything? I think they're just muted. Valkyrie, are you going live tonight? Are they just muted? Oh.
But that's okay, because I can re-say what I had to say. Because people have just came on.
Oh, God.
So, before I made my current error, What I was saying was, I have something to say.
Ooh.
And it's because I have integrity.
Oh yeah, that's
I
why.
must follow my code. And it's
you have such good integrity that you're coming on here to tell everybody that somebody was hitting on your husband. That's the integrity. Why is that integrity?
Right thing to do.
Yeah, it's the right thing to do.
Now, there is a certain someone.
Ooh, who?
That has engaged us.
Oh, is it Hussy again?
And I've been seeing some of the things they've been posting. And I just started seeing red flag, red flag, red flag. And it has forced me in a position to which I thought I would not ever do.
I'm just curious. There wasn't a red flag when she was sending pictures of her pussy. Is this the same? This is the same person from I Love Tattoos. Am I right or wrong about that? Just tell me I'm wrong if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the same person. So the red flag of sending vagina pics to Rev, that wasn't a red flag? Same person. I knew it. Same person. Teddy Bear didn't like this, though. He hates Draven. I told him, stop coming in here and name dropping, because he does that with everybody he don't like. The fact that Anja clawed back the money she sent them, wasn't a red. What do you mean? Like she charged back on them?
My position is...
Oh, and her fucking dirty asshole. Fucking Jesus.
I'm going to have to stick up for Draven. And this is done by my own consciousness to...
Yeah, I hate the way Anja is taking advantage of that girl from Norway, i.e. herself.
Stick up for Draven. Because I noticed a pattern with this certain person that has been trying to come into our lives. This certain pattern is... This woman likes to engage married men and put turmoil in the middle of people's marriages.
Oh my God, Hussy, why?
That put a turmoil between me and him.
Oh my God.
By sending us her nudes is the same person who did the same thing to Draven and his wife Renee. Now,
oh my God, no. Oh no, is she trying to steal Renee now?
I don't do this for Draven. I do this for Renee because I love and care about her. And the fact is, I cannot blame Renee for hating you. I cannot blame a married man being tempted by...
You want to know what's fucked up about that Von Beardo, and just so that you know this, Anja, is that they actually, if they had actually disputed that with PayPal, they would have gotten the money back, because like they don't owe her anything. Like she made a contribution to them, so they could have done that. But again, this is another example of what lazy sacks of shit these two are, that they can't even fucking fight a chargeback. Just a complete waste of fucking time.
Someone who wants to go and seduce married men just so she can get her rocks off. I understand.
Look at Rev sitting over here, fucking looking in the corner like, oh God, just don't hit me again.
Stand the temptation. But as a wife of said men that it's happened to, I don't blame Renee for hating your ass. Because frankly, I'm not your biggest fan either. I don't think I ever will. I don't think I would ever trust you. And it's not only because of what I saw in Renee's positions with each other. It was also her befriending someone who has actually affected another celebrity's life, and that's Aaron Carter, and helped him toward his Suey.
Okay, so we're over here fighting for the lost soul of Aaron Carter. Oh God, Shanny, you're such a good person. I'm sure Aaron Carter's smiling down at you right now. Listen, Teddy Bear's even saying Anja tried pulling the same shit to me in my relationship. She is batshit crazy. Now, did Anja really do this with Drader? I'm sorry, not Drader, Draven? Yeah, I thought that too. I was like, didn't he OD? She gets real stuck on Aaron Carter for some reason. It's... Shanny is no good. I don't believe Ashley is the bad person made out to be. Yeah, well, Ashley's probably fine, but we're talking about Anja. Don't tell Life of a Free Spirit she brought up Aaron Carter. Oh, man. In a bathtub huffing. Oh, my God. It's just like, so did this actually happen, though, with Draven? That, like, Anja, like, went into his DMs or some shit? And, like, is she actually complaining about something that's real? Or is it, like, she's projecting? Because Jason looks terrified over here. He's over here like, please don't bring up the pussy pictures again. Don't bring up the butthole pictures again. Oh, my God, she really did it. Anja, calm down. You're not breezy. Calm down.
His end, his unaliven. This same woman who went after Aaron Carter is the same woman who was attacking me, and
yeah, absolutely. If you guys want to time out anybody, whatever, do whatever you want. That's why you have them on.
I'm seeing the woman who tried to put a wedge in between my marriage and Draven and Renee's.
You sent them to Omni? I swear to God, if I see her fucking vagina, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Don't send your fucking vagina to people.
Marriage. Befriending the one who helped kill Aaron Carter.
Oh my God.
See, I've also been friendly with another friend of Aaron Carter's. That would be Trisha Paytas. And I love her to death, and I know how much she loved Aaron Carter.
Is that true? Is that true?
So yes, I'm going to take this position for my friends, for the people I care about, and because it's the right thing to do. I don't look at people in certain ways other than seeing, if I see someone that is predatory in nature and exploiting problem.
Wait a minute. Is she talking about Truthfully Trisha or Trisha Paytas? Shanny and Rev are completely ridiculous, and the people simping for them are just as ridiculous. I don't get it. I really don't. Like I said, I mean, it's one thing. It's what I don't get with Teddy Bear. It's one thing if you've got an issue with Carrie, go on your channel and say whatever you got to say, and then, get it out of your system and move on with your life. But, like, at the end of the day, like, this ain't it. This ain't it. You're over here fucking supporting child abusers. You're supporting fucking child abusers out of spite of somebody else. Like, I don't know. Just seems like a sad way to live your life, if I got to be honest.
And marriages and stuff and making them bigger than what they are. and getting the men addicted into something and tempting them to do something.
Oh God, truthfully, Trisha's the worst.
I take a position over that. I have to. When I noticed that she did the same thing to Draven, I was in shock. It was like, this is the same thing she did to me and Jason.
Yeah, and you were the first one to see the nudes, man. You're like, what the hell is this? I'm like, honey, we were talking about haunted houses. I have no idea.
See, she tries to go and excuse herself.
I'll say this much. I bet Hatman will take your nudes.
By saying it was just trolling. No, you went beyond the boundary of trolling and you inserted yourself in other people's relationships that are none of your fucking business. That's what you did. And I have the moral obligation to call you out, even if it's to defend my enemy as well.
Oh.
Because
this is Shanny standing on principles, guys. She's standing up for what's right because Shanny's a good person. Shanny didn't do anything wrong. This is supposed to absolve her of everything. It's integrity. Integrity. She's talking about Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas, truthfully Trisha Pafisha, I don't know. They all the same people at this point. Shanny, you make your relationship in the internet's business. I mean, that's the thing. This is all, like, if this wasn't all needing to be fucking broadcasted, you know? Like, nobody would care, you know? I wouldn't even know that this whole situation happened with Draven had these fat hogs not brought it up in the first place.
I have integrity. I have moral dignity. And I will not be fooled by a foolish woman who doesn't realize that her sins will be inherited by her own children. Do you want your daughters to go through something like that? Imagine your daughter's got a wonderful man, and then someone like you came along and did that to your daughter and ripped her relationship apart. How would you feel? Or if someone did that to you, how would you feel being married and then some other woman tries to put a wedge and try to destroy your marriage? How would you feel? And you do this.
How would you feel if you were sitting next to a sack of shit that came between you and your family, Shanny? Oh, wait, you already are.
For reactions, you do this for clicks. Your moral character is zero. You have no moral character. And I can understand why others don't like you as well. Because I am not very fond of you as a person. And I'm just going to be honest with you about it. Now it's his turn to speak.
Yeah, Rev. Now it's your turn to embarrass yourself and shame yourself because you're a pathetic piece of shit who can't do any fucking better than Shanny, and this is the fucking situation that you've dug yourself into. So go on, you're gonna have to come up here and fucking humiliate your fucking self. And again, this is the red line for Shanny. The red line was not months ago when she was getting pussy and butthole pictures. Rev was getting them sent because she's just so impulsive. She can't control herself. She just sends nudes just by accident.
Well, no, I mean, I don't think I have much to add other than I think it would be pretty crazy for us to think that there could ever be any kind of trust relationship between us because you clearly have a pattern of doing this type of thing I was talking about not long ago, that there...
No fucking shit. No fucking shit. You knew this was happening, so why is it out of nowhere now all of a sudden you give a shit? You know, again, as long as you were getting money out of her, right?
There's these women that get off on getting in between marriages.
You're one of them.
You're one of them. It's pretty clear.
It's pretty clear with what I saw through Draven and Renee.
That's That's the deal. And she has integrity and she sees it. You're with Ella Tallulah? What? Dude. What?
She's dangerous.
Yeah, she's out of her fucking mind.
I keep coming back to this, and I Drader, honestly, I almost would pay them to see that, just to listen to him cry like a little bitch. Just to listen to him scream like a little bitch when Shanny shoves a goddamn fucking banana up his ass.
She stalks people.
She's out of her mind.
She's even stalked Trisha, truthfully Trisha. She's even stalked her.
Yep.
Oh, how dare you? How dare you stalk truthfully Trisha? Oh, poor Trisha. Oh my God. She doesn't bring any of that on herself. Oh.
But you're supporting a known stalker to the community.
There you go. I mean, what else needs to be said, really?
And I don't mention this person on the regular, you know that. But I have integrity. And I know you're full of shit.
Peace and Maranatha.
Peace and Maranatha. I'm sorry, Draven and Renee, you had to go through that.
Yeah.
I understand 100% of what you gone through. And I'm sorry that's happened to the both of you. I wish you guys the best. Other than that, I'm leaving.
All right.
Peace. And Maranatha.
Harris Walls 2024.
Do good to each other as you would like to be done good to yourselves. It's a good rule. And mind your own fucking business. Shit.
Oh, fuck, I didn't even realize I commented in this one. I think they were live, and I said, poor Trisha, she's already been through so much. I didn't even realize I had been, I caught this when it was live, just like at the end. But yeah, I mean, look, and still, once again, we have Teddy Bear. Draven is wet over this. Shanny's talking about him. Teddy Bear, shut the fuck up. This is every time I look at the fucking chat, there's Teddy Bear be like, oh God, I bet Carrie the Forehead's watching this. Brr. I bet Draven's all over this. Hussy sniping. Quit being a goddamn narc, Teddy Bear. Okay? Quit being a damn narc. It's bad enough that you're even fucking supporting these fucking losers. Wherever he is, he does the same shit. And it's just like, man, just be chill, man. Have your problems, you know, whatever, but just be chill. Like, that's all. Just be chill. That's it. Just be chill. Like, that's it. That's all I'm saying. Listen, make sure that you click on the link in the pinned message and go sub to Hussy. Valkyrie is live right now. And I insist that you all go subscribe to Valkyrie. I don't know what she's doing here.
Same beard.
Oh, she's doing some Carly stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and raid her. And thank you guys for coming by. I really appreciate it. Link to Valkyrie is right here. But it should redirect you. So I've got it set up to redirect you when I end. So, but like I said, thank you guys for coming by. I really appreciate it. And y'all have a good rest of the night. Oh, by the way, actually, before I go, I may or may not stream on Wednesday just because, like, I've gotten into the rut again where I'm streaming too much and I'm not making videos. I should have had a video out last month and I didn't. I'm almost halfway through this month and I got to get something started at least. So if I go live Wednesday, it's going to be to show you what I've gotten done. Okay. So I'll let you guys know. I'm out. Thank you guys for coming by. Y'all have a good rest of the night. Make sure you go sub to Valkyrie too.